Fernando Amorsolo was famous for his depictions of Filipino menfolk, tilling the fields, gathering the fruits of an eternal summer, but also, as a favorite subject, the masculine pursuit of the sabong, or cockfighting. In this magnificent 1929 masterpiece, Amorsolo features a kerchief-wearing sabongero tending to his favorite rooster, cigarette dangling from his mouth, ready to blow smoke on his favorite charge as part of an old-fashioned gaming ritual. Amorsolo would also excel at the portrayal of the Filipina. "The women I paint," he said, "should have a rounded face, not the oval kind often found in magazine illustrations. The eyes should be exceptionally lively, not dreamy nor sleepy. The nose should be a blunt form, but should also be firm and strongly marked. The ideal Filipina should not necessarily be fair-complexioned, but of clear, unblemished skin, always with the freshness of a blushing girl." Fernando Amorsolo, speaking to the critic Rod Paras Perez. By 1930, when Fernando Amorsolo painted this early portrait of a Filipino maiden, with her hair loose and undone, as was the fashion of the unmarried woman, Amorsolo was just beginning to scale the heights of his popularity and powers. At the time, the Filipino woman was still a creature of the home. She would not have yet right to vote and had limited property rights. Interestingly enough, the right to vote was achieved shortly and only astonishingly before World War II in 1937. Amorsolo's maiden, nevertheless, has a determined look. She is confident and looks directly at the viewer, despite the fact that she is dressed in a decidedly feminine fashion, a delicate embroidered blouse tied with a silk ribbon, and has a refreshing simplicity. By 1948, however, the Filipina had risen in both authority and responsibility. Empowered by the World War, she came of age at a time of remarkable Filipinism, when there was a renewed interest in the glories of the pre-Spanish era. Here, a bare-breasted princess, waited on by a female slave or alipin, is surrounded by the richness of a forgotten age. A treasure trove of gold and celadon surround her. In the 1960s, Amorsolo painted an era of prosperity, symbolized by a plentiful harvest, with the fruits of summer and a suckling pig in the foreground. There is dancing and a deluge of well-wishers arrive at what seems to be a happy party. Amorsolo's women by this time are clearly partners both at work and in the serious business of merriment.